Hello, buddy. Welcome back. Today we're doing another episode in our legendary Skaven campaign. Sorry, something came up on the screen there. Legendary Skaven campaign for Total War Warhammer 2. I am the strategy professor. Playing it on, I just said legendary. We're playing it on legendary. It's late at night, but I'm excited about it. It just came out today. We're going to keep pushing through. Okay, we got harsh production quotas. I'm trying to crank out that content. I know everyone wants to see it. But I always try to make sure we have at least like 8 good episodes just so that the campaign's in a decent position to start. So I don't just flop on like, turn 5, which has happened in campaigns in the past. Not on the channel, but just off channel during my research. Because some campaigns are tricky. Like they are hard on Legendary, especially if you don't know exactly what's coming. And I don't. I've played up to about this point in a practice campaign. So I kind of knew what was happening now. But now it's this off script. I have no idea. And this is very different from how the practice one went down. I actually got a, my practice one, I got a confederation with the clan that held this region. And so I was in a better position at this point. I don't know. I have a lot more food right now than I did back then. I'm almost at my cap. I'm so high on food. So we are getting a ton of growth and extra, just a lot of stuff. So that's delicious. Okay, so I'm not sure exactly what I want to upgrade all these to just yet. I'm getting a ton of growth. I could upgrade this to tier 3. We'll think about it. I think at the end of last episode we decided we'd go ahead and upgrade this to tier 2. Definitely upgrade that. That's easy choice. That is an easy choice. Definitely upgrade that to tier 2. We need to do... I'm pretty sure we just kill them. Like, I'm probably going to attack them, and then they're going to retreat over here, and then I'm going to attack them again. And kill them all. Now, I'm not sure if it's wise to occupy that. I really wish I had a hero right now. But I'm not sure if it's wise to occupy that, because these guys are at war with me, and they can just roll down and kill me. And I have no idea what they have. Who else are they at war with? Is it just me? Last defenders. Yeah, it's just me. I mean, I might be able to beat a 20 stack of them, but I feel like at least like 3 stacks of these need to be plague guys, probably. I can't even, can I get the plague guys? Yeah, just straight up, I can get plague things. Where, like, that's the biggest, baddest thing I can get on a single unit right now. It's just these. These are expensive, but once again, they're much better against spears than these are. So these are better at just crashing back of infantry lines, and then I can use my warp throwers. These are better just like front line, get in there, just pound them up. Take out the spears kind of stuff. These are the best anti-spear that I'm going to have right now. Now they can't sit there and take a lot of damage. They do have 15% damage reduction. But they should be able to carve up spears pretty hard because they have so much melee attack. Although I think Kroq-Gar, these don't have any armor piercing, which is problematic. I mean, maybe I do just get more rat ogres. I could get Plague Claw catapults. And just see if I can soften them up. Or hell, just fire into my own units. I mean, whatever. It's just clan rats and stuff. And just lower their leadership. That could make me run, though, if it hits my own people. Other option at tier 3, I could go for, like, just an assassin, but that doesn't give me any, like, good units. I could go for Poison Wind Globadiers. I can't get any more warp fire throwers, or I would. These are very heavily armor piercing, right? Or not really. Not really, actually, I don't think. It's tough to tell. It just has all this explosive whatever. It's tough to, like, look at that and tell, but I don't think it's that great against armor. Maybe that's what the Bombardiers are for later in the game. They're just so good against armor. So these would be good against lighter, like, blobbed infantry, and these would be better against, like, huge blobs of other things. I don't think I need these yet. I don't know what kind of units the sword, like, they're gonna have right now, so I don't know what to use to counter them. These are good, but they're weak against spears. I guess, I mean, I could just blob these into spears, but I think if I just, like, get into the back of the spears with plague monks, like, these should do pretty well. I mean, we can give it a try. We're gonna have to get this eventually because I want to get plague priests. Although I kind of have to choose between either warlock, engineers, or plague priests, and I think the engineers are better. Because there's only so much winds of magic, and they're both casters. And I think these guys have way better magic, though. That does give you death runners, so I definitely want this building. But this gives me warp fire throwers, so definitely want this building. That's really good design when I don't know exactly what to take right off the bat, and I'm a pretty smart cookie with strategy games. Then that's really good design. When they're just like legit good choices. Oh, we ambushed him. I just auto it. I just saw Kroq-Gar. Okay, so he's definitely coming for me.
Tell all Queek comes. Release slaves, poor batch. Enslave, Queek master owner.
I think we have a I want to make sure we have that leadership bonus. I don't remember if we have it or not. But we'll go ahead and just get more food. It's fine. I like him, dude. I like this personality they have, these people. So he's just running straight past these Skavens. He doesn't even care. They have the last piece of his province. Doesn't care. They actually kind of like these Skaven because they're fighting me. They hate me for some reason. Okay, what? Oh, God, they have a Feral Stegodon? Oh, yeah, we definitely need some spears. That's what he starts with, though. So it's not like he's going to have a lot of those. Now, I don't even know the stats on these things. Okay, so definitely a lot of spears. A lot of spears. Saurus Warriors. Okay, they have 60 armor. That's pretty high. It's going to take a while to carve through that. Kroq-Gar himself is only level 5. He gets a bonus against large. Does he himself... He does not count as large. I don't think... I think he counts as infantry. I'm not sure. I think he counts as infantry. Yeah, he's spear infantry. Okay. So I get a bonus against him. Because I get a bonus against small units. So I could go slaughter and render here, and that would really help me fight Kroq-Gar. And that gives me +8 leadership, so then I'm even less likely to run. I mean, 12% damage is a lot. And +8 melee attack. I think I beat him. How much? I don't get that much though, right? 12 bonus for infantry. That would put me at 75, and then this would give me 83 melee attack if I go ahead and grab that. 83 melee attack, he has 50 defense. That means I would have a 23 bonus, so I'd have like a 73% chance to hit him. Now how much piercing? Yes, he gets a bonus versus large. He has 310 piercing.
More head skulls.
I have 384, and I'm going to get 12% more, so I'm going to get, you know, over 400 pierce. Charge bonus. My melee defense is 42. His melee attack is...
Yes, yes. always
63. Okay, so he's gonna have a slightly higher chance to hit me. He has 95 armor. I have 114 armor though. I have the duelist trait. I also have big time ward save. 20 ward save. And I can get up to 60 armor. It's a full 20 stack. I can't beat him straight up 20 on 20. There's no way, I don't think. Okay, those get it. How much bonus to large? What? Sorry, spears. I just have a lot of armor and I just don't have piercing. The monks actually don't pierce that much either. The low level monks, I don't think I have anything that pierces. So it's just going to take forever to carve through them. They have quite a bit of health too, don't they? I don't know their health numbers, but I feel like it's high. It's like in the 9,000s. I'm definitely going to need like 2 stacks to deal with this. He has physical resistance, which is annoying. Oh, actually, I do have magical attacks. Okay, so that's going to cut through his armor, or his physical resistance. Okay, let me make sure that I... Cavern of Soap, how much? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We get 7 extra units there. Now, if I finish this upgrade, this is going to take 5 turns. If I finish that, though, that does add a Warlock Engineer and a Hell Pit Abomination to my garrison, which is really good. If he fights me in my territory, I do get plus 10 leadership also because of the how much food I have. I mean, what has armor piercing early on that I could get? I just don't think there's anything here other than Storm Vermin, which have pretty good armor piercing. Let's see. I mean, these do, but there's only 48 of them in a stack, and it just doesn't splash that well. I mean, obviously Rat Ogres do, but they're susceptible to spears. I'm thinking about, like, low-level stuff. None of these pierce. I mean, like, Death Runners would be, like, fabulous right here, but... cannot get those. So yeah, I need this like ASAP. Those Death Runners are a necessity to help me carve up this armor. I guess it's just Plague Monks, and then just do the best that I can with the Plague Monks. I mean, right now that's gonna be too slow though. Like right now, I just have to just crank, just come over here. And just crank as many rats as I can, and then I don't think they can hit me next turn. But then just once they try to step up to me, just come at them. With, you know, whatever I can. I think if we do 20 and then I have, you know, whatever this is here. Time to eat leaders, what? Let's go ahead and pop over here just to help the public order while we chill. I think I am going to go Frenzy just to really like lace up and get ready for this fight. Because we're not going to have any of this stuff in this fight, so we can wait on that. Okay, so we're going to go Rend and Slaughter. We're going lace up. Get ready to start beasting on some fools. Okay, so we're going to roll over here. Wait, where's my tech? here we go. Set examples. Okay, well, I'm glad I kept that recruitment building now. I think we just need to spare no expense, and I need spears because they have. I know they have that stegodon. Let's crank it out, and I think if we do like 40 on 20, I think we can probably take him. I mean, these guys are no joke. Like, I've watched some streams of the beta or whatever it was, early access, and it is really hard for the Lizardmen to win. Of course, none of them were playing with like even remotely close to optimal tactics. I mean, I make small mistakes, but I think my overall tactics and my micro are both well above par. I mean, I was a top 300 player without even committing that much on the multiplayer ladder. And I wasn't cheating at all or using any kind of exploits. And there's so many cheesers and exploiters that were on that ladder. I think they've tried to clean it up, but let's just go and get, well, I can wait on the construction costs here and just chill. Because this is expensive, right? It's like 4,000. That'd save me 400 gold. Yeah, I should have switched it over last turn. I wasn't paying attention. So this is what I'm talking about. If you don't pay attention to everything, every detail, then you could lose optimization chances. So let's go ahead and we'll grab the Pox Cauldron. That'll let us do some Plague Monks. And then at the next tier up, we get 2 more building slots. I don't think it's worth upgrading this one right now. Like another 10%. I have to do the math on it to see. Maybe it would be worth. I mean, if it gives us 200 more gold, which is possible. How much? So it doesn't stack with itself, though. So let's see. We've got another 10%. We've got 80, 120, 420, 470... 555, 635, 685, 985, and 50 is 1,000, 1,015. So 10% of that's 100, so 100 extra gold is not worth. 100 extra gold per turn for it. It'd take like 33 turns for this to pay for itself. No, not when I'm this strapped for cash. So we'll wait till next turn and we'll decide what to do. I think we're just going to go Pox Cauldron and then we're just going to wait and tech this up to tier 4. It's going to take 4 growth. We've already got 2 though, and we're growing really quickly. So we could also upgrade the Scrag hole into a tier 3, but I don't think it's gonna matter. It doesn't matter. If I teched it up to tier 3, it would let me get Storm Vermin, but I can go ahead and just get Storm Vermin on the at the other place potentially. If I do the Warlock Engineer at the other place. Anyways, I'm going to use mine to get this up as fast as I possibly can so that I can get the Night Runners. That seems like that's a crucial unit for dealing with Lizardmen right now, because you have to carve that armor up. So we just don't have any armor-piercing infantry hardly outside of Storm Vermin with halberds, which are awful against other infantry, so... Okay, that's all good. That's good. You guys ready to give in yet? Now that I've shattered you? Nope. Not ready for it. Really hope these guys don't backstab me. Well, I guess they wouldn't backstab me, but hope they don't come at me. Okay, which notification? This, yeah, we're just gonna wait. We started the tech, yes. Okay, let's do it. Alright, Kroq-Gar, you want it? Come get it. Oh, they want it. They definitely want it. Really? Yes, 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 get him. What are they doing? They're just chilling? Wow, they are really confident, huh?
The wars to come will be fought using guile as well as brawn. Consider expanding your facilities to permit the recruitment of heroes, my lord.
Yeah. Agreed. I don't know. I mean, that's really good for new players. I like that they're kind of like integrating it into like the lore sort of, and I love that dude's voice. He just sounds so epic. Okay, now this is definitely where I'm gonna want to drop like some stuff. Drop this 13th, so I get this Moore's Clan Stone for the extra penetrating damage on the Rat Ogres. Well, let me make sure I just even want this fight. Okay, now I've got a closer look at him. Kroq-Gars. Okay. These are his elite armies that he gets to start with. He gets these two, so he's not going to have that many of these. I don't think he can rush to these that fast. I don't know their tech tree. Maybe he can get them as fast as I can get Rat Ogres. I don't know. I mean, it is only turn 13 in the game. I had Rat Ogres on like turn 5 or 6 or something. An extra batch of Rat Ogres.
Skaven warlord.
Okay, so I have... Now he is outside of range. Like he is 1 pixel outside of range, so I will not get reinforcements from the town. Which, like, I could just chill here and just, like, keep recruiting if I want to, just until I get a full 40 stack. He might be able to run around me. He can't, actually. Like, he could run around this way, I guess. But I could wait 1 more turn and hire 4 more Clan Rat Spears if I want to, or I can just, like, run at him right now. 20, 32 on 20, but these are, you gotta remember, these are much more elite units than mine. Very high leadership, they're not gonna run, especially on Legendary. Remember, they get +10 leadership on Legendary. Oh, what are these? Are these good? Okay, so you can't creep on them. Interesting. That's pretty nice. My units don't have a lot of armor, so that doesn't matter, but... How fast? Pretty fast. 90 armor. 42 charge. Yeah, those are pretty good. Not this bad boy. That guy has to go for fight. I mean, I might have to actually kind of pansy out for a second and just spam more spears, because this is pretty scary. I mean, they are like literally the #1 force right now on the map. I'm pretty sure they were. Yes, they are literally #1 in terms of how the computer is assessing it. Now, I am going to be, I'll tell you right now, I'm higher than 28 because they're not calculating, you know, my tactics, and they're not calculating my clan rats, and they're not calculating my upgrades from techs and skills. I've gone all in on upgrading this infantry that I have, but still, like, they're going to carve me up. These warp throwers are not going to be as good because I don't think they penetrate that much. Or should I, yeah, it's just hard to calculate what that means because it looks like way more than 4 shots, but...
Hornet one watches me.
And some of these are slaves. Like, these Skaven slaves are just absolute trash. They're not going to do anything in this fight. Now, he may not have had the movement to even attack me this turn. Maybe that's why he just stopped right there. Totally possible. Okay, I just hit a growth threshold, so we can just go ahead and upgrade that.
Stink of command.
I think I'm going to have at least double numbers on him, honestly. Because those things are just going to carve through. Even with the spears, I just don't have the armor penetration to cut through that. Everything over there has huge armor. Skinks don't. That's a lie. Skinks don't. But he has mostly Saurus. Skinks actually have the same armor. 42 weapons. I thought Skinks were supposed to be their little dinky units. Okay, so Skinks have more defense, less weapon strength, less melee attack, less charge bonus, but still, they have 10,000 HP on these. I mean, yeah, these are just straight up better than Skaven by a lot. A lot better than Skaven. These get plus 18 versus infantry. Yeah, you have to keep those out of infantry. 100 armor. Predatory senses armored. Yes, this is where the Rat Ogres would come in. Like, the Rat Ogres can't beat them straight up, I don't think. These just have way too much armor for them. But Rat Ogres combined with other things might be able to beat them.
Guide us, Horned One.
This Kroq-Gar is going to be tough. I mean, if we gang up on them, like if we send like 3 or 4 Rat Ogres at him to beat him up, we might be able to deal with him. We need these. We need the... Now, this is where we need the Storm Vermin with Halberd. I was just saying, we don't need those. Who cares about those early on? Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. Because this is the armor-piercing anti-large that we need. And they don't have that, like, a huge amount of large units, but it's enough. I mean, they've got 3 showing. I assume they probably don't have more cold ones. Where's this bad boy? I know he has, like, a sweeping attack, though. 15 versus infantry. 140 armor, Jesus Christ. And that causes terror? Holy crap, dude.
I am Warlord.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to wait till we get to 20. Like I said, I don't like sitting around chilling, but we're going to be sitting around chilling for a second. Like, we cannot beat them until, certainly until I get to at least 20 per... We're going to need double numbers minimum to take this guy out.
Warlord Queek.
The garrison, we get a decent garrison. Get 7 extra units if they attack me right now at this garrison. I think we could beat them. I don't know, man. That's nasty. I really need some Plague Monks. I don't even know if the Plague Monks would bail me out of this, honestly. Maybe I should just rush Halberds. Like, just Construction Cavern, just straight up rush Halberds. Halberds would get crushed by Saurus Warriors, though. Ooh, that's just a bad matchup, I feel like, for Skaven early on. Let's grab that Pox Cauldron. Not upgrading that. Yeah, see, we're almost starting to get to parity with cash at under 10,000, so we did not have a lot of extra. Go ahead and pull out this Clan's Morstein, whatever. It's everything we can get, man. You're gonna have to just tackle those Kroq-Gars. Just get on them. And just get on them, pop that thing so they do 40% extra armor piercing for however long, and then just try to massacre them. I mean, we might have to just kill Kroq-Gar as fast as we can. Just try to surround him with Rat Ogres and Queek. Just gang him. That's scary. I mean, that's a scary thing. Okay, Scrag Hole, don't care. I'm not gonna upgrade it. Now you can't perform another right for 5 turns. You can only perform 1 right every 5 turns. And it has a long turn cooldown. And every faction has these rights. Okay, he's coming at me. Alright, well we cannot play around here. Okay, so we get info. We're going to be cranking up the dial on using that food. We're going to be putting that food to good use right now. And this is going to be a battle. This is a battle for the ages. Now, I don't actually have a full health garrison. I forgot it's kind of hurt, but... So he just decides he wants to pull the trigger now before I get more spears, which is understandable. So he faces the garrison, but that's better than facing garrison plus 6 additional things. So I think it's a pretty smart move for the AI to come at me right now before I power up anymore, before I get any more territory, and start getting things like the Night Runners, or the Murderers, whatever they are, the things that shred armor. So it's a pretty small timing window, or it's a pretty smart timing window for them to come at me. And this is kind of like before the Zerg, you know, against Protoss start getting, you know, Mutalisks or something like that. I always think the old, like, StarCraft 1, it was such a classic strategy game. Before the Zerg get Mutalisks, making a timing attack with some Zealots or something. That's basically kind of what these are, just like huge health, major armor, like just massacre other infantry. Okay, so they have 2 cold ones. Stegadon and Kroq-Gar and just a bunch of Saurus Warriors. That's rough. Saurus Warriors with shields. They actually don't have a lot of spears. I have 2 things of spears, so the Rat Ogres are actually pretty dang good here compared to other things, at least. Okay, so we want to use, well, definitely just... Yeah, I mean, we're going 11. Like, we're going maximum. Max out the credit card on this. So we've got Clan Moors. We've got this thing, 24 seconds. Massive armor piercing. Okay, so number 1 priority is neutralize this. Okay, this guy has to go. These 2 right here, they have to go. So we need to just keep everything else busy, just pin them down with all this crap, and then just pin these guys down with, like, slaves and get the Rat Ogres around their back and just crush them. I think Queek can go one-on-one with Kroq-Gar. Another option would be we just pin all this stuff down, doesn't matter, and then just try to single out Kroq-Gar. But the problem is he's probably going to be, like, in the middle of a bunch of stuff, so it's going to be hard to surround him, and he's just a single target unit, so, or a single entity unit. So it's likely, you know, our Rat Ogres would just be running around doing nothing if we did that. So I think the better option is to just Goon Squad, tie all of their special units up, their big units. Because these get bonuses versus small, but they don't get bonuses versus large. So, and then just run around and just gang up on them with these Rat Ogres and just beat them down. Back alley style with these ogres. And then if we do get some good spray action, these aren't going to be as integral here probably, although they don't have a lot of missiles, to be honest. All they have are these skink javelins, and they have 80 range. My warp fire has 80, so I could sit there and just fire at them. If I get a good, like, spray down the line here on these, that could be very helpful. Don't forget, when you fire in someone's back, they take a penalty. I don't know what it is. I think it's like 10 or 15, minus 10 or 15 to leadership. And then this causes an additional 8 to leadership. And it causes a lot of damage, which causes a lot of extra leadership. This is why you see when I fire into the back of units, a lot of times with the warp cannon, it almost instantly breaks a lot of them. Okay, 11. Menace from below. It's going to be tough. Let's do it. It's prime time. Can the Horde overcome the really tough elite units on Legendary early? I don't think I could do this without Menace from below. Maybe. Like I said, I thought about running the campaign without it, but I think it's just kind of necessary because the Skaven units are just trash in, like, a fair fight compared to something like the Lizardmen. I'm not even sure if I can do it with them. We're going to see. I didn't fight the Lizardmen in my trial. But just looking at the stats, they just have so much armor, and I have no armor piercing. It's going to take me, like, decades to cut through all of that. How do I get 9 uses of this? It said that I got 3 per battle. And I get 10 minutes from below instead of 11. I thought I was buying 11. Whatever. Okay, so I want my reinforcements to come in over here. Okay, the halberds matter. Nothing else really matters. Now these have spears too. So these need to be lined up with large things. So 2 is going to be my anti-large. These night runners are just not going to matter. Vigor and a lot of armor, so we need to make sure we pop that armor. We want Queek on Kroq-Gar. They've got him protected in the middle. Yeah, I'm just not going to be able to surround Kroq-Gar. Where are their monsters? They're coming at me, which I believe is why I can see them to start with. Okay, they have all... Okay, they have most of their monsters on this side. Kroq-Gars. Well, I have to go over here because I have reinforcements and they don't. I do have 2 lords also. I forgot about that. So I could put both lords on Kroq-Gar and probably deal with him pretty quickly. Well, not quickly, but eventually. Where are this Kingswitch Javelins? They're right here. Couple of shots in there. Let's scoop 5, I guess. I also want to wait until I get at least 1 menace off cooldown. Okay, they have them spread out. Where's the Stegodon? Is it hidden? There's Kroq-Gars. There it is. That's a huge problem. We got to get that out. These 2 right here, they got to go. The cold one charge things they're bad, but we can bad for us, but we can still deal with that. It's the Stegodon. Like, if that Stegodon gets on our back line, it's gonna be a big problem. Now they're not gonna micro it nearly as well as I would if I was fighting myself, but you know, still we gotta watch out for that. Now I just don't know how I'm gonna use the warp fire thrower because there's so many hills. I mean, maybe. I don't want to risk like getting flanked by Stegodons here. There's got to be like in here somewhere, just like firing, because there's too many trees anywhere else. So maybe if I can just get right here and just be firing uphill. If I can get like here, maybe I might be able to fire. It's gonna be. This is really tough map for those. I think it's cool how they're sieging the same city. I believe this is a different map from what it was before. Is it the same map? No, it was the same map. I just came in over here. I believe. Yeah, that's what happened. I could try to get that area over there again, but get one of these hills. I mean, I can't set up over here because I have to be where my reinforcements are. I guess we'll just feel it out. I mean, hell, I could just set up like right here and just fire down on them, maybe. So if we just like set all this stuff up over here, just go for a surround and then just try to guess we just have to set up over here and just see. It's gonna be hard to get open shots. I think the best thing is just gonna be if I can get here, and I don't know. It's gonna be really hard to use these in this battle. That's all there is to it.
Allied reinforcements are arriving in support, Commander. Link up.
I mean, they're gonna do like almost literally no damage. Oh, are they actually just gonna let me get my reinforcements? Okay. These have spears and shields. Okay, and then these are normal. So it's gonna let me line up here. No, they're coming at me. Are these cold ones? What's coming at me right now? Yeah, those are cold ones. Okay. The cold ones are coming at me. Spears. Okay, so I did manage to pull them. Okay, so we got cold ones coming at us. Whoa, whoa, whoa. No, 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 no. Yeah, they're like, we done goofed. Just kidding. Boys, let's go. Okay, there's one of these. Okay, where is their dude? Where's their main dude? Hey, get in here. Okay, yeah, we did crush them down. I don't know where their main dude is. Just get in here, kill some stuff. Yeah, I don't need to spend that much time on these. Just one on the Stegodon is fine, or whatever this is. Where's this warp fire thrower? Alright. Wrap around, wrap around. No, no, no. Don't get caught up in that. Wrap, 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 wrap. 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 Okay, get over here. I have no idea where their main dude is. I can't spot him in all this. Oh, there he is. Kroq-Gar. Crap, they're after... No, 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 no. They're after about warp fire. Get them off me. No, warp fire. No. Damn, they're going for me. What are those? How did they run me down so much? Oh, God. Well, that was pretty good micro by them. Don't kill all of them, please. Oh my God. I mean, I'm just about to the point where I can hire more of them. You little rascals. Alright, let's get over here. Crush these guys. Okay, there's just way too much here. Let's just wrap around. Alright, Feral Stegodon's freaking out. Alright, we killed all of them. No, get those things out of the spears. Get those things out of the spears. Just regroup, regroup, regroup. Alright, we're definitely losing the middle here. Get out of all this. Get over here. Flank, flank, flank. I mean, yeah, it's just way too many on these things. Get over here and just... Get out of the spears. Actually, you know what? Let's just screw them. Just go over here and just kill this line. Can we kill him? How are we not killing this guy? Like, tag teaming him. Both of us. Alright, just stay in there and kill him. Man, it's getting close. I think we've broken that side of him. Okay, we got him. Kill him. Get that coward. Yeah, kill him. Okay, we got him. God, that Stegodon's still up. God, I really hope they didn't kill my Warp Fire Thrower. We can get some more soon. It's not the end of the world. We're getting pretty close to tier 4. But I really just lost sight of him. And it just takes a second. I mean, yeah, I'm microing like 40 units, but, you know. Oof. God, he was basically 2v1ing Queek and my general. I was wondering if, like, Queek could 1v1 him. Answer, no. Not on Legendary. I don't care what the stats look like. I don't know where are all the rat ogres? They're in here somewhere. Might as well use it. Unless this means like this is how many you have like total ever. I think it's per battle though. Kill them all, because they're gonna like be able to regroup. Can I kill this? I can't kill that Stegodon though. I'm killing him next turn for sure. He attacked me on his turn, so I'm gonna get to replenish. He's gonna run, And I don't think he's going to get to replenish. And then I should be able to close him out, I'm hoping. I hope my warp throwers got off the field, but I'm afraid they might have been completely wiped. Just kill as many of these things as you can. We did pretty well, other than the warp fire throwers. I mean, the rat ogres are kind of having a hard time of it too, but honestly, they're fighting the toughest stuff. Like, they were fighting the Kroq-Gars and the, I think the Stegadon was just tied up with a bunch of these garbage units. But they were fighting, like, Saurus warriors. They were stuck in spears. I was trying to get them out of them. It's hard to keep track of all this, especially in the woods. I think we did an alright job, though. I need those night runners, or whatever they are, the murder runners. Armor carvers. I mean, if I did not have those upgrades to clan rats, I'll guarantee you we would have lost. I will guarantee you we would have lost if I did not have that many upgrades to clan rats, and if I didn't have those that squad of ogres. I mean, if I had a bunch of storm vermin instead, maybe I could do it, but like I said, I just really need armor piercing at tier 3 because I don't have tier 4 units yet, and so rat ogre is about as good as it's going to get for tier 3. These things are pretty good, I mean, for their cost. Like, you know, they ain't no plague sensor bearer or whatever, but I'm almost out of money. Or not plague sensor bearer, the normal plague monks. They definitely aren't sensor bearers, but I don't want to use all these because I'm afraid I may not get any more, even after this battle. Because it said I would only get 3 per battle, so I'm not sure. There seem to be some like typos and misprints and things like that, and I mean the game did just launch, so there's a lot of stuff going on. Understandable if they misprint a couple of things, but I just want to kill every single one that I can because we're going to have to fight them again here in a second, most likely. And they're going to have a new lord because I killed the current lord. Why am I running? I think I'm scared, taking damage or something? Hurting myself? I don't know, whatever, we'll end the battle. Field Marshal, baby. I don't know what that is, but sure, I'll take it. Close victory, whatever, dude. I think we crushed them. Except for my poor warp fire throwers. Oh, I think they survived. I think I see a couple of them left. Scurried off. We can replenish them. We can rebuild. I mean, they're level 8. I would like to rebuild them. I mean, that's not bad for Skaven. Like, you know, I only lost... They lost more than I did. That is rare for Skaven versus Lizardmen. Usually you're losing... I mean, it depends on the units, but often you should be losing, like, double the amount that they lost, if not more. Like, if I do a Kroq-Gar campaign and you see me go fight Skaven, you know, it's probably going to be like, I lost 300, they lost 3,000 or something. Maybe not quite that extreme, but... I mean, I did have far superior numbers, but like I said, these things are just so much better than my units, like, individually. You have to get surrounds. That's the only way. You can't just sit there and just trade punches with them. We definitely neutralized these cold ones. We managed to use our slingers to trigger one of them into coming up to fight us. It ran away before it lost, you know, a ton of its units, but it lost a decent amount. Stegadon did a lot of work, but we just tried to deal with that as best we could. We did kill these. These had only 94, so we did a decent job of neutralizing those. We definitely stuffed these. We ran the, these were the first Rat Ogre victims. We just ran straight at those. That's easy pickings. We decided to stay away with the Rat Ogres from the Stegodon. Maybe that was a mistake. But I wanted to knock out Kroq-Gars, and then I think I just got tangled up with Saurus Warriors. Those things are pretty rough. So they did come out and catch me, and they stuck on me. They did not let me disengage with this Warp Fire Thrower, so they stayed on me. They did not let me back up and shoot their back lines. That was pretty smart of them. I think they're a lot smarter than people give them credit for. Like, they do make mistakes in combat, but who doesn't? You know, a lot of people make mistakes, and it's very difficult to deal with, you know, some tactics on the battlefield. You gotta go with money here. It's too much money.
Or inferior weak to me.
Saurus, Smiter, Queek. Is that because I killed the legendary lord over there? That'd be pretty cool if it was. Oh. I don't know who won that. I feel like the elves did. Maybe not. No. These guys are scheming. Y'all trying to step up to me? You smell blood in the water? They're trying to raid me for food. What time is it?
Consider merging some units in this army, my lord. They will be better placed to survive the glorious battles to come.
Oh, defeated Kroq-Gar, yep. Plus 10 melee defense, okay, nice. So you do get little bonuses for beating other faction leaders. Kroq-Gar, Public 2. Okay, nice. How are we looking on time? Oops, let me see here. Okay, it's about 57 minutes. If we have to fight, I'm going to go ahead and probably call it. But... Alright, let's see here. So we did get to replenish after that, which is good. Yeah, that 20% replenishment helps a lot. Okay, so they have a new lord, but... Total massacre him. This guy doesn't have the 20% yet. He doesn't know. This guy's definitely loyal with us. He's like, man, this dude just slaughtered everybody. I'm cool with that. This dude is trying to clown me. Got a couple of dinky little units. So yeah, slaughter and render like definitely paid off right there. I guess just feared and respected at this point. Wow, he's been level 1 the whole time. I just noticed that. Yeah, Root Marcher. Get him leveled up. Now we don't have like any cash hardly right now. No cash flow, as people would say. We do almost have like full stacks. We have slaves, but I think if I lead with this army, it's just going to kill off these, which I'm probably just going to delete anyways or combine. So I'm not going to lead with Queek because I just want to make sure it doesn't kill like rat ogres or anything.
I'm deadly.
I don't care if it kills these slaves though.
Good, good. Win battle, or else. Battle. Cowards answer to me.
Maybe it's making that noise like shh because that's Queek like taking some of the experience. But no, he does take the experience. Okay, don't need the food right now.
Yes.
Just money. Give me that money. Oh, I forgot to even give my guy that thing. I better go ahead and do that before I forget again. Forgot to give him the armor. Yeah, that would have come in handy. A 10% ward save against Kroq-Gar. Yeah, just pack leader.
Great victory. Tell the clans.
Holy crap, what? He has another 20 stack? Bro. Well, he can have Saurus warriors and stuff like that. There's no way that he has like feral stegodons. I don't know their build chain, but I can't imagine he could have many feral stegodons, or Kroq-Gars have to be tier 4. They might be tier 3. I just wiped out a huge expensive army though. Like I don't think there's any way he could afford much more than that. And maybe he could. Like he does have probably 5 provinces. What's his power rank right now? .36. So I just knocked him down from number 1 to number 36. There's no way that he has that much right now. Like that has to be just like Skinks and Saurus warriors, which are tough enough, but I just don't think he has the. I think he's bluffing.
More head skulls. Me superior. Stink of command. I am greatest warlord. Yes.
It's gonna have to buy slaves here because I just can't afford anything else right now. I don't want to go into the red. I don't think I'm gonna have to go into the red to kill them.
My command.
8. Kind of want one more turn to replenish.
Need more trophies. Yes. No need.
I want this guy off of my turf though.
My orders. Slay no fares. Fight. Kill. Death frenzy. They fetch many warp tokens. Gracious, order their release. Too many slaves to feed.
Dang, that's nice. Warp armor. Causes damage to combatants around them. Strong versus multiple combatants. Huh. Never seen that. It's new. What am I at food-wise? Like almost literally at the max. Pretty close. I have to start spending that food, man.
Send them away. Gracious, order their release.
300's so little though, cash-wise.
Too many slaves to feed.
I think I just have to go for even more food.
More slaves for me. Answer to me.
Get any more intel on what he's doing. Wow, their weapon strength is 57? What? I just realized that. Is that a glitch? I don't remember seeing that. Aren't there like 100 in a stack? Weapon strength of 57? What?
What?
Oh my god, dude. That's disgusting. Crap, I just noticed just how high their weapon strength is. That is gross.
Now!
Okay, so we'll probably just end this turn and pick up next turn. Pack leader. Oh, there's no followers I can do, right? No. Warpstone armor, yeah.
Mighty am I! Challenge me! Master Commander! Guide us, Horned One. Trust him for now.
Alright, so we're pretty full on the food at the moment, which is good. Winning a lot of fights. Let's see, old Scraggy here. I think we're just waiting. I don't think we need to upgrade any of these. Don't think we're gonna need the local recruitment. Let's go ahead and switch it up. I don't think, do we need growth? I feel like we don't really need growth either. Yeah, because I don't really need to get these to tier 3. Just tier 2 is fine. I think we can just do Book Order Untainted. Over here we can probably just pop growth. Okay, we've already got that going. Getting that extra 2 public order and 20 growth from food is actually pretty sweet.
Great plans. Answer to me. Not enough warpstone.
Okay.
Horned, the great horned rat sees you, and I am his voice.
I'll go ahead and end it there. Alright, so we'll see what they do. Jesus, dude, those Saurus warriors are so strong. Dude, if both of those stacks were together, this was going to be really hard. Oh, these are the extra tough ones. Okay, so this is before I get that extra heal in. So he wanted to hit me right now before I get that replenishment on these rat ogres. It'll be very similar to the last one. They just have more Saurus warriors instead of the cold ones and Kroq-Gars. And honestly, the Saurus warriors are what tore me up last time. So they might even be more effective. This already might even be more effective than the last. Now this guy is probably not going to be as good as Kroq-Gar was, but it's going to be tough. I mean, my units are beaten up compared to last time. At least a little bit. I don't get those extra clan rats and I don't get the extra heal. So we might have to just crank up the Menace from below again. But we'll do that next time. So we get to start off with another huge fight next time. I also don't get these items that I should have added in that I forgot. We do get the warpstone armor, which is good, but we don't get this other stuff. So it's going to be versus the 20 stack again. Oh, excuse me, possibly even harder than last time. If they came at me as a 40 stack, I probably would have just had to retreat and just, I don't even know, just regroup and just give up some territory. But anyways, as it stands, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. We'll kick it off with this awesome battle next time, and have a good day. I'll see you next time.